You know, you lived through this 1960s time of kind of cultural revolution. And in my mind, the cultural revolutionaries there had the moral and intellectual high ground. We had kind of, here in America anyway, we had kind of a two-tiered society for white and black. There was kind of Jim Crow. You had women who were treated very differently in an inferior kind of way. Being gay was illegal, you know, there was a lot of concrete things that they were fighting for that A, made logical sense, and B, it was the morally right thing to fight for. And it seems like the type of cultural revolution we're dealing with now is something very different than what you lived through the first time.
Absolutely right, Ryan. I mean, there was a real sense of optimism. You know, it was post-war. All of these things were happening, and people saying, no, this isn't right. You know, we have to do something about civil rights. And at the same time, there was a lot of very positive feeling. There were the Beatles, all you need is love, you know, the whole idea of flower power and all of this. Sadly didn't last, but while it did, I think it was a huge period of great optimism and a sense that we were all each other's brothers and sisters. You know, it didn't matter, we were a melting pot, you know, that we could all get along. And I think that's very sad that what we've got now is very, very different. What we've got is division. You know, we've re-racialized society so that everybody has to see race now, and everybody has to look for racism everywhere. So far from it being that sort of wonderful feeling of bringing everybody together, what we're doing now is pushing everybody apart. That's how it seems to me.